different manner than any other ski team that we'd seen at the time. On course now, Duncan Armstrong, the freshman from Harvard, racing for the Crimson. One of two skiers to qualify for the NCAA championships, Quincy Donnelly in the Nordic side and Duncan Armstrong for the Alpine. Here he comes now, just ripping through. It's an on-off for him in that delay. Meaning that he was right on the first gate, off the panel for the second gate in the delay. Armstrong now just letting him run through the middle section here. Native of Toronto, home of the NHL Hall of Fame. In the back seat on the flats. Really carving the ski nicely, using that reverse camber snap to get from turn to turn. Here comes Duncan Armstrong. Kind of low winds for him. That's pretty good. The gate panel's luffing just a little bit now as Armstrong approaches the finish line. Got way in the back seat there. Almost lost it, but hung in there for a 54.60. And that moves him into 14th. Okay, so he's still in the game. Solid 0.43 in the lead. Here comes Duncan Armstrong from Harvard. Here comes the Crimson. On fire. I was talking to Quincy Donnelly, the other skier from Harvard to qualify for the NCAA championships. She's their Nordic star, and she was psyched from the races that we saw yesterday up at Oak Hill. Don't forget, the racing action continues tomorrow at Oak Hill, and that'll determine who's going to be named the team that wins the NCAA championships. It'll all come down to tomorrow because the score right now very tight between the top teams. Look at Duncan Armstrong putting on a show. He grew up in nearby Toronto, Canada, majoring in applied math and economics. And Armstrong's having a great run here. Scott McPherson, his coach, has got to be stoked with this as we see him approaching the finish line now. Destroying the gates on his way to the finish. Down in a tight tuck. Good enough for second place for Duncan Armstrong. And he's a slim 0.3 of a second out of